Hello there everyone and welcome back to Let's Play the Smurfs. In the last part we've cleared the swamps, which was Act 3, and we've gotten a password as a reward, so that we're able to continue where we've left off, even after having turned off the game. And I think the password was RC... I think we went too far here. RCRD. Very easy to memorize. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Now let's click on Game. And Act 4, it was indeed the correct password. The Sarsa Perilla Fields. That's kind of a weird name. It sounds a lot better in German. And there we go, it immediately starts with fantastic music. I can remember the first time I've cleared the swamps and made it to stage 4 here. I was just amazed because I was thinking, wow, the swamps already had such great music, and then the game just continues to throw more fantastic music tracks at you. Jumping over this spider here, which is moving diagonally, as you can see, and that is pretty much the key element of this stage. It's the water drops and the spiders. Just gotta avoid those. This spider here is moving just vertically. Gotta jump off of that spring and get that star. Collect more leaves. And now it's time to avoid this spider by walking underneath it, by which I mean run underneath it. And then there's this hedgehog guy who just bounces off of the walls. And he's fairly dangerous, even although he's even more insane, or actually, just in general, way more insane in the Super Nintendo version. He's fairly manageable in the NES version here. Got an extra life there, which wasn't difficult to get at all. Just drop down into the hole there in the middle and use the spring to escape. Then let's run underneath another spider. Grab the berries to gain one more point of health. And yeah, those hedgehogs, they are moving pretty slowly here on the NES version, making them pretty easy to dodge. Here we get a star if we jump on the platform and take the upper route. And there's two spiders at once, and they hit me. They pretty often hit me. I only very rarely manage to dodge those two spiders at the end of the stage. I do remember that. We've gotten all 5 stars, and we got another bonus stage this time, the bubbles. Take off in the bubble and try to collect bonuses by avoiding the butterflies. I'm not pressing any button. And now the text disappeared. So you jump to the left here and then you are suddenly in a bubble. You can press up and down on the D-pad to go up and down. You can fly to the right. As you can see, I'm going slowly right now. And if you hold the B button, you go faster. And if you are fast enough, you can make it all the way to the right to the extra life. But I wasn't able to go low enough in time. I wasted too much time demonstrating the difference between low speed and high speed. Act 5, the flight on a stork. And as you can see, the game is not kidding. You are flying on a stork. The clouds are shitting out thunders. Gotta dodge those. You can collect stars and leaves. Gotta avoid the other black birds. And then there's this green bird who drops the walnuts on our heads. There's an extra life down here. Okay, that's nice and random. More thunders and birds. I just got hit by one of those birds. The black birds and the green birds. The black birds are crows, maybe? I don't know. Got hit there again. Barely managed to get that star. So you can move to the left and to the right here. Unlike in the stage where you're on the raft, there you can't move to the left. If you hold left there, you then only basically stand still. But here in this stage, you were able to move to the left. And we've already cleared the stage. Again, we've gotten all 5 stars, so we should get a bonus stage again. This time we're back to the mushrooms. Okay, let us just quickly go. Okay, the screen starts scrolling. The screen does start scrolling once you go far enough to the right, I think. We've got lucky and gotten an extra life there. That's rarely the case, that this stage just drops an extra life in the middle of nowhere. And I couldn't make it all the way to the right to the extra life in time. Just like with the previous bonus stage. I really suck at that. Gotta try harder next time to see if I can manage to get the extra life at the end of the stage. Act 6, the mountains. We only currently have 1 point of health. I'd like to improve that. How do we get up there? Not like that. That fucking snowball. It keeps respawning. That was bad. I just dropped down the hole because there was no way to dodge the snowball anyway. And that would have killed us anyway because we didn't have enough health left. How the fuck do I get access up there? Well, that's weird. Okay, let's just get that star here, which is a bit risky. You have to stand on the platforms to make them fall down, and then you have to quickly go back up before you die. There was a secret that was pretty well hidden in this stage. I don't remember where it was though. Did you have to fall down a hole, or did you gain access by jumping high enough up the air and out of the screen? I don't remember. You can jump on those birds and ride them. They go slightly down as you start to ride on them. And now let me just keep on going to right and make sure that the bird doesn't drop down too far. These leaves are kind of difficult to get, except I just did it. I got an extra life for getting more than 25. Okay, and then when I played the stage for the first time, I was stuck slightly, but then I remembered something. I remember that in the Super Nintendo version, you were able to grab the springs, and it turns out that here you can grab them too if you just if you just press down on the D-pad. Problem is now we can't actually run. If you press B, then he just drops the spring again. So if you hold the B button down and then you grab the spring, then you can run while holding it. Let us actually try this out, and let's try to gain... Whoa. Let us actually try to gain access to that berry now with the spring. Okay, there we go. Now we can gain access to the berry. Is there a secret up there? Nope, no secret. I do not remember where the secret is in this stage. Let's see, can we maybe go up here? Nope. Kinda sorry about that, I really have no idea where the secret is, or maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe there was actually no secret here. Okay, let us now keep going to the right by riding this bird. And then we wait a little bit. Ah yes, this is where we have to actually use the spring to get up to this bird, and then further to the right, and there we go. Well, why would you... stupid rock, stupid snowball. Once you go too far, then you can't really slow down fast enough to dodge the rolling snowball. Why would you take this lower path here? This is much more dangerous than the upper path. Maybe there's a secret down there, but I don't want to risk it, because if you fall down the hole, usually you die. So it would be pretty mean to hide a secret at a... This was where it was. You just walk down this slope. And it actually leads to a star. So you need to find that out if you actually want the bonus stage. Okay, that's kind of nice. I used to have a lot of trouble with this stage, because this is basically the hardest stage in terms of platforming, because of all those jumps here on the birds. You need to be careful not to fall down on them. So as you can see, they will go lower. You have to keep jumping to avoid them dropping down to the bottom too far. Because, you know, if they disappear off the screen, and you would just fall down the hole. And I had a lot of trouble with that when I first started playing the game. I think you do have to use the spring here. This is a very tough jump. You have to jump as far as possible, pretty much, to go to the right here. This stage has a lot of leaves. I think this has more than half of 25 leaves. Like pretty much 15, I think. I accidentally made that platform fall, so now I can't grab that star anymore, which is unfortunate. And yeah, there are like 15 leaves in here, which is more than the half of 25, which would be 12.5. So what I'm trying to say is that even if you die a lot in this stage, you could potentially get an extra life back on every second attempt by just collecting enough leaves. Okay, there we go, and that's the end of the... I just died. Did the timer... Wow, the timer ran out. That never happened to me before. I was explaining too much, talking too much. timeout. And the timeout actually has a special music. Like, if you die by running out of time, then you get a special death music. I saw this when I listened to this game's soundtrack on YouTube. And then there was some... Wait, can you go down here too? Yes, you can walk down this slope here and get to a secret as well. And this one has a berry to refill your health, which is very nice. So as I was saying, I was listening to the game's soundtrack on YouTube, and then under one particular track of the game, somebody was asking, I haven't heard this song in the game. Where is it? And then somebody replied, you hear this only if you die by running out of time. And this is what we just heard. And that is why I know that this is a special theme. Because I would probably not have realized that otherwise right now. Because this was the first time I've ever gotten the timeout screen. And I was talking while I got it, so I probably wouldn't have realized that it makes a different... that it plays a different music when you die via timeout. But yes, I did know that because I was reading it up on YouTube. That's all I've been trying to explain here. Again, we got another extra life because we gained enough leaves. So yeah, if you want to go for a high score, then your best bet is to do it on this stage. You just keep on playing this stage, collect all the leaves and stuff, and then you kill yourself on purpose. And then you keep on playing again, and you keep on gaining extra lives via the leaves, and keep on killing yourselves, and that's how you rack up your points. And speaking of high score, if you press start, then it briefly shows your score. It already disappeared, but we're still paused. It alternates between showing your inventory and your score. That is cool, I suppose. Gaining more leaves. Let us grab this spring in case we need it. And let us try to grab that star this time. There we go. This time we successfully got it. That cherry is very dangerous to get. I mean the berries, you know, the health item. So I will not actually try and grab that. Oh, and you do actually not jump high enough to reach that bird. Okay, I was kinda hoping that you could just make that jump without using the spring. Because honestly, I just kinda forgot where I had to use that spring, or if I even had to use the spring at all. So, oh yeah, that was very bad on my part. And that was a very avoidable death. Shouldn't have died here. Let me grab that star quickly by just using the spring. And let us grab that, and then let us try to quickly make it through the stage, because we've seen these parts often enough now. Let me skip those 2 leaves, use the spring here, and go further to the right, and there we go. We're kinda rushing this now. And successfully rushing, in fact. We're doing pretty well. Grabbing more leaves and the star. You can't just exit by jumping up here, you have to jump up and right. And there we go. By doing that we can exit this secret screen. Now we have to keep on riding the birds, which is always stressful a little bit. So yes, as I've said, platforming wise, this is perhaps the most difficult stage, because you have to make those jumps on the birds, as I've already said, and then there's also the jumps off of the springs, which you really can't fuck up. And we successfully got that star again. And let us hopefully now clear this stage. I don't even think you need that bird, you can just make that jump to the right on this platform here without landing on the bird. But we certainly do need the spring here now to gain access onto that bird, and there we go. Now we're back to the end of the stage. We're grabbing that leaf, and we've completed the stage, and we've gotten all 5 stars. Again, we get 610 points after finishing. I think after clearing Act 4, we also had 61 seconds left and also gained 610 points. Or maybe it was stage 5, but I do think that in this part we already had a time bonus of 610. We got the bubbles again. This time I won't demonstrate the low speed and the speed that you have when you're holding the B button to dash. I'll just go to the right immediately and carefully dodge the butterflies. And there we go, this time we made it. Collected the extra life, and I demonstrated on purpose that if you touch a butterfly, then the bubble pops and you just fall. And you would have to go all the way back to the left to get access to the bubble again. Act 7, the gold mine. The old gold mine, in fact. Let's just see how this goes. Very cool music. We're moving pretty fast, as you can see. And then there's this drop of water, and it just simply hit us. And there wasn't really anything we could do about it. And here we reacted kind of too slowly. Okay, so that water drop here, no, not this one yet, but yeah, here. This kind of seemed unavoidable at first when I played this game, when I played this stage for the first time. And I was wondering, how do you dodge stuff? And the answer is this. That's the answer. If you hold left on the D-pad, then you're moving slower. That's the only interaction that you have with the D-pad, and that's the only way you can alter your movement. Pressing right, up or down on the D-pad doesn't do anything. All you can do is slightly slow down by holding the D-pad to the left, and you will slow down for as long as you hold the D-pad to the left. You can even start to slow down in mid-air. Like here, I make a jump, and then, did you see that? I slowed down in mid-air, because in mid-air, that's when I was starting to press left on the D-pad, and then, so that's when I started slowing down. We're already done with the stage. I only got 4 stars, and the 1 star that I missed, I always miss that. I legitimately don't know how to get that one. It's the one that was located on the low part of a platform, and it's in such a weird angle that I really have no idea how to gain access to that platform. So now we're here at the boss, which is that green dragon guy. As you can see, he's spitting fire, and he can set those platforms on fire if he hits them. And I accidentally grabbed a present already by pressing down. Let me just throw that down again. So let us try to kill the dragon. There's some Smurf trapped there in the cage up there. And so yeah, let's just jump on the dragon and kill him, right? No, it doesn't work. You can't jump on this dragon. Not even on this tail or anything. So jumping on this dragon doesn't work. So how do you kill the dragon? Well, I do know the answer from the Super Nintendo version already. How do I throw the present? Ah, yes. Okay, so the mechanics in the NES version are pretty weird. You can throw your present by like jumping and pressing. I thought by jumping and pressing down. Ah, by jumping and pressing B in mid-air. That's how you throw the present. That wasn't far enough, that didn't count. It's a bit difficult to hit this guy without getting hit. And I don't... Yep. I got hit in mid-air, then the damage boost made me fall onto the... What the hell was I doing there? Then the damage boost made me fall onto the dragon, and then I was just dead. Because once you're inside the dragon, then you will just keep on getting pushed around and you're just going to die instantly here. This game doesn't have invincibility frames. If you get hit by an enemy, then you can get hit immediately by another enemy after that. Okay, that was a hit. That was actually pretty good. Let me just... Okay, he did not set that platform on fire. There we go. Okay, I actually think that this is a pretty good strategy. I don't think this is how I used to take the dragon down earlier. And it works pretty well. We've hit him 3 times already. After every hit, his flames that he spews are moving faster, if you've noticed that. Oh, that was... Ah, if you get hit while looking to the right, then you will fall to the left. Even although we got hit from the left. I mean, if physics makes sense, then being hit from the left should push you to the right, right? But this is not how the game works. If you look to the right then, and you get hit, as demonstrated, yep. If you look to the right and you get hit, then you will get pushed to the left. And if you look to the left while you get hit, then you will get pushed to the right. And that instantly killed us, because once you stand inside the dragon, you can't escape anymore. The dragon will kill you. And so we died, even although we only got hit once. We hit him 3 times perfectly without ever getting hit. Then we made one mistake and then we died. Okay. Okay, this is... Yeah, this is... I don't like this boss. Spew fire, please. He won't spew fire. This is really bad. This is our last chance. I don't think it was a good idea to demonstrate how he's shooting his fire, which is bullshit. Demonstrating how you die wasn't a good idea. You know, when I was saying, hey look, if I look to the right then a shot will push me to the left and that killed me, that was a bad demo. Because that might cost me everything now. Ooh, god, the flames are fast now. I did not want that to happen. Oh god, this sucks. Now we have to restart from Act 4 all over again. I did not want to actually have this happen. Because see, I don't want to explain things again, but I also don't really want to just cut back to the dragon boss in the next part. I want you guys to see the whole thing. This is problematic. Didn't want to fail, honestly. I shouldn't have killed myself on purpose on the dragon boss and lost a life there. I was like, hey look, if I look to the right then the flame will push me to the left and down the hole. And so I was demonstrating that and lost a life because of that. I was willingly just accepting that. I was willing to accept that. That's what I wanted to say. And that was a mistake. The dragon boss sucks. I always had trouble with him, but I honestly expected to be able to just beat him in this part. Oh fuck. Oh well. But hey, now you can actually see that this dragon boss is troublesome. This is unexpected. Okay guys, see you at the next part.